Well, it is Wednesday once again, and it's Wisdom Dating Wednesday right here at Authentic Love. Yes. And I'm going to ask you the question that we posted in the group earlier today. Do you know what a dating coach is? And do you know how you can benefit from having a dating coach? Or do you feel like now that you're over 40, you know all about it? Well, the last question, I want to say this. I beg to differ if you think you know it all because you're over 40. Because the thing is, things in the dating world have changed over the years. And how about this? Things in the dating world changed as soon as the corona lockdown hit the earth. So if you're not familiar with the, shall I say, nuances of online dating, especially now that we have corona floating around, you might want to think about an a dating coach. I know some people think about getting a matchmaker, but I'm gonna tell you, the cost between a matchmaker and a dating coach, it's not even night and day. It's one world and another world. Hey, well, in case you don't know who I am, yes, I am Apostle April, and I am your favorite. Yes, I said your favorite interracial dating coach. And on Wednesdays, we go live and we share some dating wisdom here at Authentic Love. So, ladies, today we're going to talk about the benefits of a dating coach. We're going to share with you the difference in cost between having a matchmaker and a dating coach. And then there's a few of you guys who are like, do I even really need a dating coach? So we're going to talk about all those cute things here in just about 20 to 30 minutes. So stay tuned. I am Apostle April. I'm your favorite interracial dating coach right here at Authentic Love. And I am thrilled and excited to have you here today. Go ahead and post in the comments, say something to me. Let me know where you are dating from. Oh my good. Where you are viewing from. And that would be very greatly appreciated because I like to know how far from the little state of Tennessee that I am in does my broadcast expand? Yes, I would like to know that. So, girls, in case you don't know anything about me, I am a certified dating coach. I focus in the interracial dating arena. So, if that's what you would like to know about, you want to make sure that you actually join my group. And the name of the group is Authentic Love, and it is where women acquire dating wisdom for interracial dating. And also, I have a master's degree in training and development. And a lot of people like to know a little bit about my story, so I like to share that as well. And that is that I have been single for over 30 years when I met my Hispanic honey about a month before I turned 60. Yes. So one of my favorite slogans is you can have the man of your life, or shall I say the man of your dreams, regardless to your size, age, or skin color. And I know you're like, huh? Oh yeah. You can have the man of your dreams, regardless of your size, your age, or your skin color. And if you want to know how that works, once again, you want to join us over in um, our Facebook group, Authentic Love. Go ahead and put in the comments where you're viewing from. Tell me what your favorite type of cake is today. I'd like to know what kind of cake you girls like. I'm into carrot cake, red velvet cake. If y'all can make some red velvet cake, I'd love to have some, okay? But yes, go ahead and put in the comments so that I will know where you're viewing from and just tell me what kind of cake you might like. Now let's get on with the topic at hand. Benefits of having a dating coach. And actually, what is a dating coach? Well, a dating coach is not it's definitely not a counselor. This is not a counselor where you go in and you lay down on the couch and spill the beans. A dating coach is someone who communicates with you and discovers where you would like to go. Hey, Pat. All right, you and that cat girl, we're gonna have to do some carrot cake. We got to meet for lunch one day and do carrot cake. A dating coach is not like a counselor. When you go to counselors, you actually go in, you tell them what all is wrong, and they turn around and tell you how to fix it. A coach is different. They literally coach you as if a basketball coach or a baseball coach or whatever. Okay? And so when you have a coach, they communicate with you and find out what you would like to do, what you would like to accomplish. And then what they do is they suggest to you different things that you can do, different steps you can take that will get you to your goals. Another thing that's different between having a coach and having a counselor is that your coach will politely follow up with you. Your counselor is going to be like, you didn't do that yet? When you going to do this? When you going to do that? Okay? Your coach will do things like follow up with you. Your coach will also do things like look out for you. And when I say look out for you, they may come across a new book that they have not read themselves that they think might help you. Or they may have a book on their bookshelf that they like that they know will help you, and they will share it with you or give it to you. A coach is like a coach. They're like a guide. Okay? And the thing is, if something happens and you don't get to take that step the way you wanted to take it, or something happens and you're like, I think I want to make a left turn and do something a little different, the coach is going to work with you in that arena. The counselor is going to be like, no, you can't be changing. We supposed to be working on this part right here. So these are the kind of, and a coach is a bit more of a listening person than a counselor is. A counselor has already been taught this is how it's done, this is how it's fixed, this is how it's not fixed, da 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 da. A coach is a lot more flexible. A coach is more into the mentoring. They're more of a coach and a mentor than a counselor. And a coach also will step back and look at some things, and they'll watch for places that you may not see that this particular area or doing this particular thing may be a problem. Um, think about when you see people in a boxing ring. You know, the person who's doing the boxing is right up there and they're guarding their face and they're hitting and doing all the stuff. But the only thing they can really, really, really see is what's going on like right in front of them. But the coach is over on the side and the coach can see the blind spots that the person doing the boxing cannot see. And that is what we as coaches do. We can see things that you may have never thought of. We can see things that you can't see. But we're not going to tell you this is how you do it and this is the only way. We're going to suggest to you and allow you to choose your way. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, shucks, I've dated before. I don't need a coach. I experienced something on Monday that made me really, really think about you guys. And yeah, me and this necklace, we're new to each other. We're trying to learn each other. Okay. Anyway, and I still got it crazy looking. But anyway, I was in physical therapy on Monday. And I had an experience that really told me how vital a coach can be to your dating relationship. Because one of the things that goes on a lot when people are working on their dating life is that they somehow end up with the same type of guy they don't like. A lot of times I hear ladies say, why is it that I keep ending up with the same type of guy? Yeah, you need a coach. And so my experience on Monday in physical therapy with my therapist really, really brought this home for me, and I wanted to share it with you. First of all, I want you to close your eyes. Then I want you to think about sitting in a gym, which when you go to physical therapy, you're kind of in a gym. It's just a mini gym. And my, my issue is that my hip was broke, so one of my legs does not function properly. Okay. So she's got me doing this new exercise. So I want you to think about this. You're inside this little mini gym. There's a lot of space in the floor. And your coach says it's time for you to go sit on the stool and do that exercise. So this stool is just like the stool in the doctor's office. It has no back. And you're going to go and sit on this stool. But what you have to do is you have to take your legs, and particularly that one leg that's not working correctly, and pull yourself around on the floor. But here's the problem. The leg that doesn't want to walk on its own is giving you pain. It is giving you pain because that leg wants to go to, it's the left leg and it wants to go to the left instead of kicking out forward and pulling you like it's supposed to pull you. And because the leg wants to go left and you need to go forward, you are having pain in two places on your leg. So you're over there trying to do this exercise because you know this is going to help you, but you're in pain. And so you say to the coach, this is hurting. The coach says, so take your muscle and pull your muscle over. I was like, I want a belt. She was like, no, use your muscle and pull your leg over to the right. And when I listened to her and I followed her instructions, you know what happened? The pain stopped. That is why you need a coach. You can open your eyes now. That is why you need a coach. Because the coach has been trained in areas that you may not know of. The coach knows it may be the slightest little thing. And another thing that I've learned since I've been trying to get my walking back together is a lot of times a 1 inch movement can make a difference between whether I'm having pain or not. So I want you to apply that to your dating life. Because a lot of ladies that I've talked to are still in pain. They are still in pain from previous dating relationships. They're still in pain from previous marriages. They're still in major pain from previous divorces. But think about it. If you just had somebody to help you deal with that pain, and it did not cost you what a matchmaker costs, which could start at $5,000 and go to what did I saw? I saw $150,000. Okay, just think about it. You can have a coach, and you don't have to pay $5,000 to $150,000, and still, excuse me, and still have that pain to stop. And you can stop finding yourself accepting the same type of guy, which is the wrong type of guy that you've been accepting for years. I just want you to understand how vital a coach can be to your dating life. Not only that, we all think that we are wonderful. We are that and 5 bags of chips. But when you have a coach who is nice and calm and caring, and this person is looking out for you, they could be noticing things about you or things that you say that you are unconscious of what you are doing that can be deflecting the guys. Let me give you an example. There's a lady that I work with whose husband died less than a year ago. She got blessed and a gentleman started courting her and they're doing fine. But one of the things that I have noticed is that she is still comparing this guy to her deceased husband. She ain't ready to get married. Just saying. So, once again, the coach can help you see things that you don't see. And the things that the coach is seeing and bringing to your attention and bringing to your awareness could be things, okay? Could be things that you are doing that are deflecting guys that you were just unconscious of. I'm going to give you one more example here. So, ladies, if you can help me out and share this with a single friend or share this in a group that you're in where you think the ladies can benefit from my chatting with you today, I would love it. I would love the extra help. And if you just tuned in, I want you see Pat, okay? I want you to if you just tuned in, yes, I am Apostle April. I am your favorite interracial dating coach here at Authentic Love. And today we are talking about a dating coach. What is a dating coach? And the benefits of having a dating coach and why it can be vital to your dating relationship for you to have a dating coach. So, ladies, share this if you can. So, another thing about um, the dating relationship and how this coach can help you. We as coaches, or shall I say, my experience, because I'm a certified dating coach, my experience with my coach, shall I say, the coach that certified me, was out of this world. There were things that she taught us that I just had not a clue about. Now, if you're a young lady and you haven't dated in quite a while, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of things out there. And men respond a lot of different ways now than they used to back in our day. Okay? So, going through this coaching, I learned some things about myself. A lot of things. And she didn't have our teaching geared to each person. It wasn't one-on-one teaching. She had a set of classes that all of us needed to go through. But going through those classes, I learned a lot of things about myself. But not only did I learn about myself, I became a different person, especially when it came to dealing with men. I learned how to talk to men differently. And I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all because we as sisters, we are used to speaking and things happen. And when they don't happen and we have to speak again, it's a little dangerous for somebody. Okay. So I learned how to talk to men. I learned how to share things with them so that I could get the best out of them, but not only that, so that I can get some of the things that I wanted. Because we have wants and needs just like everybody else. Although a lot of us have, when I say pressed down a lot of our wants and needs because we've been taking care of other people and doing all of this and that. Girl, it is time for you to get what you want. See, that is probably one of the biggest issues that was in your last relationship or your last marriage was you didn't get your needs met. So going and working with this coach, I learned how to communicate so that I can get my needs met. I learned how to, and I'm not talking about sexual, let me get that straight, okay? I learned how to talk to men so that I could get answers to questions that I wanted. I learned how to talk to men so I could tell if they were lying. Okay? I just learned a lot of stuff. And one of the things that a lot of my friends that like have gone to I want to say to elementary and high school with me taught me several years ago. Now this is another thing where another person looking in can see that you may miss, okay? So pay attention. I learned from a lot of my friends that my face talks. I had to start paying attention to what my face was doing. Okay? Because when you are dating and you're mature like us and you're focused, you're used to having to deal with a bunch of stuff going on around you, a lot of us have this look. Yeah, this one. Because we're focused and we're trying to get things done. We're trying to make sure everybody is safe. Well, I didn't know that not only did I have that look, but I had some friends that went to school with me when I was younger. When I got grown, they were saying, your face talks. I'm like, what? Yep, your face talks. And then finally, one day, one of my friends that wasn't even with the rest of my friends pointed out to me how my face makes so much different expression when I talk. So since guys want a lady who looks vibrant, who is happy, I had to start paying attention and controlling my face when I talk, which also means that I had to start smiling more. Because you see these guys right here, them two guys right there, they tell off on me, okay? But again, having a coach and someone who cares about you, somebody that's going to give you some one on one time. They may not give you a ton of one on one time because sometimes with me, all I need to do is just hang around you or talk to you a few times. And I can share a lot of things with you that will help you. And all of us have our own little particulars and specials and little I don't know, little niches that we can work in and work very well. But I really want you to understand having a dating coach can save you time, it can save you heartache, and especially when you have someone who is from a similar background as yours, who can relate and can also bring up some things to you and throw out some questions to you. Okay? Now, if you have some questions concerning having a dating coach, go ahead and put those down in the comments. I will be glad to field some questions because one of the things that I've learned since I've been doing this is that a lot of people don't have a clue what a coach is. They've never heard of a dating coach before. I remember when I first started, and when you first start doing these lives and things, and nobody's saying anything in the comments, you be like, ain't nobody listening to me. Oh well. And one day, Bishop, somebody showed up on my live and put a comment in there and said, I never heard of a dating coach before. And I've had several people to tell me they've never heard of a dating coach before. And actually in our culture, I think it is something that a ton of people have not heard of before. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. If you want to be private with your questions, you are welcome to put them inside our group, which is Authentic Love, where the ladies receive dating wisdom for interracial dating. Yes. And I will be glad to respond to those. Well, girls, it has been my pleasure to share with you. And again, if you don't mind, share this with a single girlfriend. Yes, share this with a single girlfriend. I'm sure that I can help a lot of ladies in some of that heartache and go ahead and make it to the altar a lot faster than they thought. Yes, a lot faster than they thought. Also, ladies, I am quite versed in online dating. And right now, with Corona hanging out, online dating is probably the place to be. I want you all to be aware that in the very near future, I have a big announcement. We're going to be doing something extra special real soon, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. And if you cannot be a part of it, I'd love you to invite your friends to be a part of it. But we're going to do something real big, real soon. And I am just thrilled and excited to share that with you. As soon as we get all the little, what I want to say, the little this, that, and the other nailed down, we'll be announcing it and inviting you to join us in our project very, very soon. In case you are unaware and you're new to me, June is a very busy month for us here at Authentic Love. We actually celebrate Loving Month. We call June Loving Month. You know, everybody calls February Valentine's Month, but we call June Loving Month. And we will let you know what all we've got going on for Loving Month. So stay tuned and listen for the big announcement that we will have really soon. Invite your friends to join us over at Authentic Love in our group. And I will definitely, definitely appreciate that. And if you guys don't have any questions down in the comments over there, let me look. Then I am going to bid you adieu. So again, this is Apostle April. I am your favorite, your favorite interracial dating coach. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sharing. And girls, I'm looking forward to seeing you again on my next live. And remember, you can have, did I say you can have? Girl, you can have the man of your dreams, regardless of your age, size, or your skin color. This is Apostle April. Toodles!